Hello. Hello, adventurers. Welcome. My name is Adam, and today we're continuing our journey in the sorcery world with the Sorcery, the digital series. And let's see where we are. So we can scroll back and have a look at the grand scheme of the map here. I think we started somewhere down here, and we have slowly wound our way up here. And our aim, I think, is to get somewhere up here to the other side of the map, I'm guessing. So let's find out. And it's a new day. If you're coming in for the first time, welcome. We do this every week, and once a month we actually play the Fighting Fantasy books live on YouTube, and watch out for the events for that. So it says here, you wake as the first rays of the sun cross the plain. Feeling stiff and aching, you struggle to your feet. In the daylight, you can see the tower's surface is covered in thick gripweed. Okay, so we got to this tower, didn't we? Yes. Let's look at the fissure. You walk over to the edge of the fissure and look down. It seems to plummet and plummet, falling to a misty bottom far below. We'll check out a door. You walk a full circuit of the tower, hoping to find a doorway, but there is nothing to see. The tower's sides are made of solid stone. If needed, it is a tower. Oh, sorry. Not if needed. If indeed, it is a tower. From the very top, something metal glints in the sunshine. Let's have a look at that glint. Craning your neck and squinting into the sun, you try to make out what that gleam is. Some kind of brass fitting seems to be just jut out over the side. Strange to see worked metal and stone out here. Wasn't this place supposed to be barren? Let's just move on. You step away from the tower base, its mystery unsolved. The metal glint at its top uninvestigated. They're punishing me now, aren't they? But do you know what? I'm on a mission, mates, and time is of the essence. South of here, the old road runs from west to east across the plain. So let's go then. Well, I want to go this way. I don't want to go down. Hang on a second. Yeah, I want to be going that way. So I kind of feel like I'm backtracking if I do that. So I guess we'll be going this way then. I guess we'll go that way then. To the road west. You turn to the road. The early morning sun makes the air glow. Oh yeah, baby. Let's head up there then. Woo! And come back again. You continue along the road. The day is likely to be clear and will be hot once more. The line of this grand wide road is all but invisible now. Well, we've already had a look at this fissure thing, so we'll just move on, mate. So you continue to walk. Here we go. The bridge is out. Hang on, we got to this bridge before, didn't we? And that's when we had to backtrack. The road meets the edge of the fissure. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. The road comes to a stop at the edge of a wide fissure in the ground and the ruins of an ancient bridge. The road roars along the crack in the ground in front of you like a mockery of a river. Look into that crevice. Let's have a look. You creep to the edge of the crack to look down into it, and it seems to drop for miles, the sides plunging like a waterfall of rock. The bottom is lost in mist, and the rock walls seem quite sheer. Yeah? I don't know. Let's jump across it. Come on. You eye up the width of the gap cautiously. It is a long distance, made harder to judge by the featurelessness of the far side. You will probably be unable to make it, at least not without aid. Suddenly you see movement at the edge of the fissure. Some kind of long spike reaches up over the edge, bends and hooks into the ground, closely followed by another. Mate, cast a spell. And it... I have no idea what spell to cast, so P is in my face, and so is an O, and so is whatever that letter is. Poff. It's create explosions, but it requires a pebble to cast it. It fails because I haven't got a pebble. I can't bend down onto the floor and pick a pebble up off the ground. It's impossible, guys. It is a long six-legged bug with hooked jaws and a deadly-looking sting. Mate, we're gonna have to run for it. I'm not into the insect world. You waste no more time, but turn and run. But the creature, whatever it is out of the crack in the ground, and it's coming after you. Well, then we're gonna have to fight it, mate, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight it. I don't want to go back. Let's go forward, mate. Come on, fight, fight. Along the. I've got to go along the fissure, mate. I'm backtracking now. You hurry away down the old road, and the bug scuttles along behind you, running along the inside of the fissure to keep up. It must be able to run much faster than you across the rock, as it appears a moment later, directly before you, jaws wide open. The creature raises its long, sharpened jaws and seems to thicken its armor plate hide. You steel your courage at the sight. It's a lynch bug, guys. A ferocious creature that will be hard to defeat in a battle. Well, we gotta have a go, mate. I should have eaten something first. Let's go striking first, quick. You draw your sword and wait for the creature to advance. Charge at it. Boom, mate. The lynch bug crisscrosses its mandibles in the air. It tries to scratch you, and you raise your sword and aim to carve the thing into you. Land a simple blow, but the creature is losing its scales, and it keeps coming. Well, then cut it down, mates. Oh, mate, it's cut me. Then the creature scuttles forward at an alarming speed. Mid-swing, you are open. The creature's arms tear at your skin, and pull you close. And for a moment, you are gazing deep into its black and terrible eyes. Then it tosses you away. The lynch bug is ferociously strong, and his arms are like scythes. You are bleeding from the leg. Aye! And the insect pauses to suck up your blood with a soft proboscis. Right, defend ourselves then, mate. Defend. Oh, God, we're going down here. You drop back, raising your sword to protect your body as much as possible. The lynch bug swipes at you indifferently. Is it possible the bug predicted that you would do that? Then it stiffens, perhaps making ready to jump, and towers over you. Mate, cut it down. Boom! Enough of this. You will not be defeated by an insect. You aim a blow for its thorax. The lynch bug mid-lunge bends almost delicately away from your blade. The lynch bug stumbles sideways, and its double eyelid flickers across its many eyes. You have injured it. It prances forward like some horrendous mockery of a dancer from the king's court. Sideswipe it. Mate, we're losing stamina. We're gonna die. You can see the creature's jaws working as it reaches you. Mid-move, you are vulnerable. The bug's thin spines rip at your arm. It spits and snarls as it tears open your skin. Ah! A deep blow cuts into your side. Ah! You are bleeding heavily now, and the bug is still coming, and it straightens up. Sideswipe it, mate. Kill it. Mate, we're going to die. The lynch bug cuts you again. Your attack turns quickly to defense, and you do your best to block his powerful arms before they reach your neck. It stabs you and skewers you. The creature's arm slices into your side, then twists. Ow! You howl in agony. Ah! Bleeding all over the place, mate. Then it double blinks its eyes, almost intelligently, tilting its head, going, "You pathetic boy." God, mate. Oh, we've killed it. Fine. You prepare your sword. You rush forward and stab. And your blade lands deep. You cut again, twist, and the lynch bug collapses into the dirt. Mate, we lost all our try again. Yeah, right, mate. Mate, we need to rest. Definitely need to wait and rest. Gratefully... Oh, sorry, you grasp for breath. The horrible creature is defeated. You look around once more. Winds groan along the canyon to the north. You must continue your journey, but you are weaker than you realize. Perhaps you should simply rest here for a few hours, regain some strength. Mate, I'm going to eat my meals if I can. Gratefully, you seat yourself and enter this meditative state taught to you by your masters. First I've heard of this. A sensation of great peace enters your body, and hours pass by. The afternoon is starting to draw on, and you stand once more, but we've only got 4 stamina. What have we got in our bag of items? Any food, mate? Mate, we got nothing. Treasure. Can't eat golds. Oh, hang on. Have we got... Can magic help? Fireball, invisible, lightning. No, it takes 3 stamina, man. Yeah, this isn't really helping us, is it? Magical items, 3 goblins' teeth. What spell can we cast with 3 goblins' teeth? Requires a giant's tooth, goblin's tooth. Number of teeth to these teeth create 1, 2, or 3. A little army, right? Gob. I want to remember that. Write that down. Gob. We can create an army if we need to. Right. I'm going back to the Fisher because I don't know, that thing will be there, won't it? Oh, I don't know. If I go back, will that bug be there again? I have a feeling it will. But it's the only way across. Isn't it? Should we not be trying to go? Well, no, because look, there's a settlement up there, so surely you must be able to cross it. There's a settlement here. There's features to investigate. So, yeah, we're going to go to the Fisher again. If that beetle is there, mate, that's it. The road meets the edge of the Fisher. Days are short out here. The evening is drawing in. It will be dark soon. A few birds swoop and wheel in the crevice, turning circles that they are below you, and yet still high up in the air. Mate, let's just look at the broken bridge for a second. There was once a bridge here. The road runs up to it, and a few stones push out over the yawning abyss. What, like little pebbles, mate? But it has long ago tumbled into ruin, and now it does nothing but give you an impressive place to look down. Can we cast a spell? No, because I don't think we can we? I'm going to go with D this time. D-O-Z. Causes slowness. No, we don't want to cast that. Mate, we don't want to be slow, mate. Try again. H-U, I guess, and F. Huff. Let's create wind, but we need a gale horn, which we haven't got. Waste of time. What else we got? D-H-Z. Z-I... Teleportation. Oh, but we haven't got a green ring. Do you know what? We can't cast a spell. We're just going to have to jump. Taking a short run up, you race for the edge of the Fisher and hurl yourself into space through the air. You're quickly falling. The far edge of the Fisher disappears away out of sight. Nothing else happens for some time, and then when finally something does occur, it is mercifully brief. Have I just died? Oh! You have fallen to your death, guys! What? Your adventure is at an end. What the... I don't believe it. Oh, man. That is... No. Rip. Aroni. Mate, we're only like 10 minutes into this thing. Do you know what? Okay, we died here, and the next adventure will be Sorcery 4, guys, okay? But I'm curious about this rewind thing, okay? So I'm going to just rewind it just to see what happens, okay? So rewind to the Southern Plains, okay? And we're gonna continue on, but from here. But by the end of this episode, no matter what we do, it's game over. We move on to episode 4. Okay. So, oh, it's the lynch bug again. Do you know what? Cast a spell on it. I'm not having this again. Bloody lynch bug. R-A-Z. What does that do? R-A. We need beeswax. We ain't got beeswax, have we? And it sharpens my blade, so waste of time. W-A-L. Yeah, create an invisible wall. Yeah, keep that bug at bay. Cast a spell, throwing up an invisible barrier in front of you. The bug advances, then hits the barrier. It feels left and right, searching for the extent to the wall. Well, let's just wait and watch. You wait and watch the bug flailing at the wall. The bug raises its front claws and begins to climb up the barrier. A moment later, it is hovering, seemingly in midair. And a moment after that, it has crested the wall and is dropping down to the other side. Still coming after me. Well, what a waste of time that was. Right. I mean, you could say, guys, that I'm Doctor Strange and I've just gone like that and opened up like an alternate universe here where we can oh, that's the same spell. Yeah, we don't want that. We ain't got much else, have we? We've tried this one, haven't we? LAW. Control non-intelligent creatures, mate. Yeah, boom. Oh. Looking to the stars, you craft the magic, reaching out to take control of the lynch bug's thoughts. Its legs lock up, then it stiffens, and it's waiting for your instructions. Ride the bug's back. Yeah, mate. Ride the back across the fissure. You bring the bug close to you and clamber onto its back. It is uncomfortable, but affords a tremendous view of the landscape. Order the bug across the fissure. Mate! You order the bug northwards to the edge of the fissure and it's ready to jump. But although you control the creature's will, you cannot override its most basic instincts. Instead of jumping the fissure, it leans out over the side and begins to climb down the rock face into the depths of the canyon. Mate, hold on! You cling onto the bug's antenna for your life as it turns vertical. There is now one way to get off, or no way to get off, whatever. Right, down the side of the canyon, mate, we go. What is that? A little... The bug continues its inexorable climb down the canyon side. It is approaching a large grey-brown mucousy, something built onto the side of the rock wall. It is a lynch bug nest, and as you approach, you see it's crawling with hundreds more lynch bugs. Oh, mate, I'm dinner for this thing. The thought occurs to you that these will not be under the influence of your spell. Okay, so order the bug to climb up. Definitely. You order the bug to change direction, but it seems the influence of your magic is wearing out. Meanwhile, the bug reaches the rest and squirms its way in through a tight, sticky entranceway. Oh, mate, we're inside the nest now. Guys, we're going to be dead here. Everything falls into darkness except for the echoing clicks of 100,000 lynch bugs and their young. Mate, pray for aid. Can we pray to the boar? You close your eyes and raise a prayer to the boar. But nothing happens because boars are boring. Mate, these powers have never helped me. Given the situation you were in, the bug squirms along a narrow passage, almost scraping you off its back. Let's just wait a bit. You cling on and wait. The bug enters a wide chamber, presumably burrowed deep into the rock itself. We're in the main chamber now. You are in a wide chamber chewed out from the rock of the canyon wall. In the center sprawls the vast corpulent body of the lynch bug queen. Your spell has now entirely worn off. Mate, we're dinner for this thing. There is nothing you can do but wait. The bug you are riding bows low to its queen, and one of Her Majesty's 300 eyes settles on you. She's probably thinking, what the F are you doing bringing him in here? She reaches out a clawed limb and strokes the side of your cheek. Hey, I'm going to be Mr. Queen in a minute. The queen lynch bug is about the size of 3 oiliphants. Oiliphants, I'm guessing they're about the same size as an elephant. 3 of them, though, put together. So, man, she's mad. It's the alien queen. She has over 30 limbs. 30 limbs! And more than 100 teats. 100 teats. Mate, I want a picture of this thing. Please draw me a picture, guys. And send it to me via Messenger, okay? I will show it on next week's episode, okay? So we've got, basically, she's the size of 3 oiliphants. She's got 30 limbs. She's got 100 nipples. She's got, and she's got baby lynch grubs squirming and sucking all over her. And the queen raises 2 of her arms and intones a few words, and she can speak. And a moment later, the clicks and rubbing of her front legs transforming impossibly into human speech. Of course they do. Greetings, she declares. You are the Analander. Well, mate, it's Analander I prefer. You speak a common tongue, love? You declare in shock. No, she replies. My enchantment will not last long. Conveniently. You stare in disbelief. The queen's raised arms make it clear what's happening. She has cast a spell. Her own. She can cast spells. A variant of the rap spell. Yo, 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 yo. I am the queen and I'm not mean. I'm going to pick you up and not suck you up. Please release me. Soon the queen replies, I am pleased you have come. I expect my drone to eat you by accident. I expected, sorry. So your drone was sent to get me? Thus she answers, but you are the one, the serpent slayer of legend. Well, hang on a second, because in my previous life, your bug tried to kill me. Serpents? You ask, wondering at what this creature knows. The 7 serpents of the Archmage, the queen replies, from an orifice in her underbelly. One hooked claw pulls out a sick, sticky glob of goo. This is monarch oil, she tells you. Smear it upon the serpent of water that swims in Lake Ilka, and it will shrivel like a burned creature. She drops the goo into your hands. Thank you, love. Thank you very much. You nod and place the goo in your own pack. The queen clashes together her antenna, which you understand as a nod. One more thing, she adds. Do not forget that, and her remaining words are lost now into clicks and scrapes and wet squirts as her spell fades. Your Majesty? You ask, but the queen clearly does not understand you and perhaps does not even recognize your words as meaningful speech. She issues some kind of order. The lynch bug who brought you here scoops you up and clambers you out of the nest. And we've got 2 new clues and another clue has been updated. But it means nothing because we're dead, guys. Remember that. Right, we're going to be ending this episode soon, so... in fact, you know what? We'll just end it now, guys, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So there we go, guys. That's the end of this episode. Steve Jacksons Sorcery, mate. You're killing me. Thank you so much. Oh, I quite like that heartbeat raging. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the support and the likes and the subscribes. Don't forget, hit that button. Don't forget, every month we go through and we read. This is the next one we're reading, Seas of Blood. We got through Daggers of Darkness last month and we completed it. So thrilled about that, and I can't wait to meet more of you guys in these live chats. It's always on a Sunday. It's always at 1 PM, maybe 2 PM next time. And I'll see you next Sunday, guys. Take care. All right. Bye.